Ooh, this is getting sketchy. Damn, that was a lot.
No, move! Roger, alright, I'm good.
Sorry, boys.
I have to reload! Friendly fire! Friendly fire! Wrong one!
I don't remember that. Ooh. Howdy, howdy. It's been a minute since I've played Insurgency Sandstorm. How you doing today? Yep, yep. I should have stayed low. Pretty good so far, and Sam, I haven't played Sandstorm in a minute. How are you? I'm doing pretty good myself. I haven't played, it's been a minute since I played Sandstorm. It's been since, well, probably since last I uploaded a video on Sandstorm, a short, which is probably a couple months ago at this point. It's pretty good. It's still as good as I remember it being. It's just, I've noticed not many people play it anymore. Like, I was surprised that I got on and found a match. Now that could be the North American, just the Eastern servers. I haven't checked any of the other ones, but so far the Eastern ones have been kind of, like, honestly, how many people we got in here right now? We got 8 players. That's the most I've been in a game for a while. The most I've gotten besides this is like 4. I've had to run a couple games by myself. Was not very fun. I'm not horrible. Like, I just got smoked there. That's probably the worst I've ever done. I really just got to find out which base I'm at. I know this base pretty well. I wish I had a 50 cal. I like the 50 cal on this base. Because I like to snipe right here. Oops. I like to snipe right here. They walk out of that door, I know that. But sometimes you can see them through that window. And then they also come from behind you. Let's see if we can. We can't. Then it probably would be a good idea to have that right now.
Yeah, good to go.
And since I have an SKS with no scope, I'm gonna actually get. Ooh, there's no cover out there, is there? I see something moving in there. Have you played the OG Insurgency back in the day? I overall have more hours than that. The day of from mod was fun. Honestly, no. I don't think I played any OG Insurgency Sandstorm. If I did, it was a long, long time ago on a PC that was not my own. Because, like, this game, the name sounded familiar to me before I bought it. I'm on PlayStation, by the way. The name sounded familiar before I bought it, but to me, I only remember starting on the Xbox. I don't remember starting on the PlayStation or my apologies, the PC. I did play PC for a little bit, but it was one of my friend's PCs, so it wasn't like my own. I was just kind of staying with him, and he had one. My sensitivity kind of fucked me over there a little bit. I have my sense set to like up close and personal more than like distance. I like to run around in this game. It's not the smartest idea, but I thought that killed him. I'm pretty sure I'm getting low. Oh, cool. We survived that one. Awesome. The Day of Infamy. That sounds familiar to me, though. That sound like even that sounds familiar. Honestly, I feel like we should go with an ammo carrier, and then I could have had a pistol. I honestly didn't think of that. I didn't notice that these were 0. The weld rod would be that would be meme-ish, but it wouldn't serve us any purpose that we need right now. I'm probably gonna if you have watched my Arma stuff, my Arma stuff will probably be slowing down. Oh, that's a V bed, not a V bed, but suicide vest, SS vest. He probably got most of those. I don't know if that was me or him. Okay, so these guys can eat an SKS shot. Ooh. Not good. Ooh, that scared the crap out of me. I hate those things, dude. That's a grenade, that's a grenade. Oh! Sorry about that. Oh, dead. Day of Infamy mod was the World War II mod for the OG Insurgency. I remember they used Mosin for the 1903. They made it a standalone game, but it flopped. Oh, oof. It sounds really familiar. I might have watched a few content creators play it. I might have watched a few content creators play it, but I don't think I myself have ever played it. Free kill. I think I hit him like once, but that was bad, poor shooting. Also, I have ADHD. I bounce a lot. Like, conversation goes everywhere. I know I was trying to say something about Arma, but if you've watched my Arma stuff, that's probably going to slow down for a little bit. I'm just not enjoying the server I was playing on. It's become a little too toxic. Like, you can't even not get involved in the war without someone hunting you down for just to honestly ruin your game experience. There's no way he landed a grenade over here. I thought I shot him before he got it out. Not good. Okay, I understand it. the problem is, like, I really like it. It is a decent server. It's just, there's slight issues that just don't make it fun. Also, nice loadout with the SKS and a Browning high power. I love those.
We're losing Echo.
The SKS and a Browning high power are like one of my favorite gun combinations in this game. I generally don't like the Browning unless it's like early game.
Move, move, move.
If I had to choose a secondary, it would be a 45. Probably a 1911 or some sorts, or the M45. I like the SKS for its stopping power. It generally takes about 1 to 2 shots to kill them, which I like. And then the 45 also takes less shots to kill them.
You wanna stop shooting me? Let me load up.
I don't know why I just got shot there, but it's okay. I like honestly hiding in this room when I have a rifle, but if I have a machine gun, I sit on that balcony right where I was, right about here, like that guy's doing. They also come from this direction. But once again, I don't think I'm going to be able to hit my shots until they get close.
Contact northwest.
Shoot! Excuse me, sorry about that. You might have gotten that one. Not sure. Yeah, I just got TK'd. It's like no point in even trying to like ban the trying to like report the dude. Like nothing's gonna happen. Maybe.
Enemies close.
Only for him to get literally shot and killed. The dudes on the first match were even better than this team. Like the dude, not like these guys are probably doing good like kill wise and stuff. I'm not talking about like shit like the shooting wise. Like one dude, I was giving him advice because one guy asked where if he could see like where they spawn at, and I was like, well, if you're on PlayStation, you can hit the little like tablet like screen thing, whatever it's called, the touch screen thing in the middle, the pad thing. I was like, you can just tap that and it'll show your mini map and it'll show you where they spawn. Um, and as I said it, some dude in the background, which I don't, he sounded like some foreign dude. Like I don't know what he said, but he pretty much like I couldn't give you the exact words he said, but it was along the lines of pretty much like "shut the fuck up." Uh, and I was just like, I was like, I was just trying to tell the dude how to. No, I know what he said. It was pretty much shut the fuck up. Uh, the motive of this game is just kill shit. And I was like, well, like that's a good point, but like you know, it would help to kill shit if you knew where it spawned. You know? That's a bong, allegedly. Ooh, I unlocked Gunner. I'm pretty good with marksman, but I have a specific gun that I'm good with marksman. Mr. Oh, that's not Mr. MMDDD. I honestly can't remember what it's called.
All right, let's get ready.
It's like it looks like an AR-15, but it shoots like 7.62 NATO rounds. I think it's based off the Mark 14. No, it can't be the Mark 14. I don't know.
Tell me what you want.
All I know is it pretty much looks like an AR-15,
We should really
but it shoots like an AK round, pretty much. SR-25. I think you're correct. I think it might be the SR-25. It's a semi-auto. I know that. I also like the SVD. The SVD is also very nice. Oh, I apologize. I don't know this map very well. I'm gonna be like 100% honest. I'm in the fire. That's not good. That's a. Oh, yep. I got TK'd again. I got TK'd again. I didn't think I did, but I looked up into the left corner and it was a teammate shooting me. It was this guy. Again, yeah. I didn't think it was TK at first, but I looked up in the left corner and it popped up. He shot me like 10 times. It was probably a mix of both, but no, he shot me over like 10 times. I don't even know how he shot me, because like, I thought it would be this. It would make more sense if it was this guy. Because how did he shoot me from over here? I was not even... I was literally right behind that building. I was right around that corner of the building. Unless he popped around and did this. Maybe I walked into his bullets. That was probably my bad. That was probably my bad. Oh, dude, I've had that same thing happen to me. Run out of bullets with it, with the SKS, and then you pull out the knife.
Okay, time to move.
I killed somebody with the knife, but I died immediately. Okay, so I know they spawn down there. I know they come from there. I know they come from there. We should call for fire support if we had that ability right now. Which I don't think we do. I'm really not that good at certain, like, it's zoning in certain maps. Oops. I just don't know every map. I don't remember every map, I should say, because I have played all of these maps. I just don't remember any. I remember the farmhouse one pretty good. I mean, you can tell I'm not a marksman, can you? Smoking it. I don't like that. I thought that guy was a terrorist. I almost TK'd someone. If I wasn't reloading, he would have been dead. We got him. Every time I miss a shot and I see them get it like an inch closer, I'm like, I'm dead. This thing kind of, I'm not used to it kicking like that. I've never really used this gun. I like how he walked past me. I shot him a little bit. I'm out of bullets. Almost. And I'm over here spraying and praying. Ooh, that's a... Yeah.
Okay, let's
Yeah. This is how it ends for us all, guys. Let's try the old Pilla. Let's see how good we do with the old Pilla. It probably bounces just as much. Not sure. I play Arma. Come on, should be this. We shouldn't be booty aiming like that. I'm bad at Arma too. Like I'm honestly bad at pretty much every game I play. Every now and again you'll see me do something crazy. That's just luck. I have defended a base by myself once. That was extremely difficult. I ended up running out of ammo with my rifle, had to pull out the pistol. And since I run an M44 45, I had an extended round, extended mag, so I had a little bit more than 7 shots, but still wasn't very. It's got a little bit about the same bounce actually. Damn. Oh, I remember this map. Oh, and dead. Yeah, as I say, I remember this map. I want to see if I can. We're gonna leave this. We're gonna see if we can find. What is it? Is it survival? Is that the one where you run around with a pistol? I think it's survival. If we could find a survival game, that would be low-key awesome. I like survival. I like running around with a pistol. I'm better off camera than I am on camera. I feel like that's how most people are. Oh, we rocking the Glock? I'll rock the Glock. Ooh. I just spawned in. Oh yeah, me certainly. Oh yeah, most certainly. Once the camera rolls, my skill is half. Dude, yeah, I don't know what that is. Is it like a? I wonder if it's like an instinctuous or like instinctuous. Like I tried to say something smart, but I don't think that's the word. I wonder if it's like you just like subconsciously get nervous, I guess, on camera. I don't know. Well, same with like in front of people too. Like when I'm in front of other people, like in real life. Give me the AK-47, my friend. Well, I think this is an AK-74U. Is that what it's called? That's not fun. That's fun. See, like, every now and again, I just get lucky. I'll take that. That's empty. That's not good. I'll take this, though. And then I'll do this. So then I can do this. Nope. Yep, right behind me. This is the survival game mode. I like the bots. Sorry, that was kind of loud. I like the bots. I don't generally Dang, I got the most kills. I was like late to spawn in too. Come on, boys.
This is it.
They're south.
Oh, I understand. Most of them are using that guy's using the well rod. Dude, that's crazy. That guy's using the well
Over
rod.
here. I need backup. No.
Keep it tight.
A lot of us are using the Glock though. That's cool. The Glock is pretty good. Put an extendo on it. Compensator. Beautiful. I like the suppressor too. It honestly doesn't need a compensator. I just do it because it helps just a tad bit for like
Damn it, stop.
long range for me. I wonder how the rail got this guy. Oh, you're gonna see this happen quite a bit. This is another reason why I don't play online games usually and stream, is because I have my phone in the comments. You'll see it in just a second. So I can read your chat. PlayStation, I can see the message on the screen. The problem is if you put like a certain amount of characters, or like if it's a certain length long, I can't read the entire thing. So I use my phone to read the entire thing. But you wonder how the railroad guy is doing. If I can figure out who he is, which one it is, we will check his stats at the end of this.
Yo, hey, I'm loading you.
I would honestly, if he's a high rank, if it's at level 4,000, he probably is doing really, really good.
Target spotted.
It doesn't help that my mic is kind of broken, like my headset. So like I can hear, but like it's not the best hearing. Like I can't really hear the direction the very best. Man, I cannot jump over walls.
Cover it, fire.
I wasn't expecting him to run out that corner like that. That was my bad. Entirely. Why do I have a smoke grenade? I don't want no smoke grenade. Honestly, we'll get rid of the compensator. That gives us 2. Get more body armor. I don't remember how many shots takes what.
All right, come on.
Oh yeah, I can get weapons from these, can I? Ooh, good weapon too. Not my favorite scope though. Is that a okay, that wasn't a teammate, but there was a teammate behind me that saved my life. Thank you, teammate who saved my life. That would have been embarrassing. I have a laser. I don't remember how to turn it off. I'm not a big fan of lasers. They can see those. I will probably only be able to take like one shot. That sniper really fucked me up.
Okay, we got come on, yalla, yalla, we need to move, brother.
No, we still got a few more shots. We'll Still, not my favorite scope.
Hey, I'm gonna load up.
Got lost for a second. Not good. Got him in the neck, I think. This gun shoots 5.56, correct? I think. I'm not sure. I feel like I have to sneeze. That is no. Did I die to a teammate who shot a dude who was about to throw a grenade? That's funny. I think I died. I think this guy shot an enemy who was about to throw a grenade at him, and the grenade didn't get thrown, and I walked in as he shot him. And so I walked in as the grenade and the dude's body dropped. That's honestly funny. That's peak content right there. That's great.
We are taking Echo! It's ours!
I thought I might have gotten shot, but I thought I got blown up by a grenade.
Yo, new mag.
If that's what actually happened, that would be great. If that's not what happened, then that's embarrassing on my part. Dude, that dude just ate a PKM. I'm really not doing that good. It was a grenade? That's funny. That's great. That's awesome. I love that. Thank you for rewinding. That's honestly great. Yo, this guy is actually pretty decent with a sniper. I got a few good clips on my. I think I posted the clip of me killing a suicide vest. I don't really think I'm allowed to say that first word, but you just don't care too much, I guess. Since I'm a small creator, but SS vest and with a 50 kit Barrett cal. Now he's using like a Russian equivalent, I think. That looks like an anti-tank rifle to me. The AK-50? Running around AK-50? Dude, imagine getting shot with something that big and that close. Like, that would be... Oh, that would suck. Okay, I like ACOGs, but... I only like them for, like, that's more like a snipe. Like, for that distance type. I missed the knife guy. I should have kept paying attention. I could have probably saved that dude if I would have just been aimed down sight, maybe. And if I got lucky with my shot. Me being greedy, I was trying to see if that was a grenade. I gotta check my rounds. Yep, I need to reload. Also, that was a 5.56 gun. Thank you for letting me know. Don't shooting at me. Ah, dude, I need to learn to just continue to go. Just push to objective, get behind some cover. They'll eventually push me. My problem is it's like I every now and again I'm just like I want to get a good kill feed, so then I can post it on the shorts. But In reality, if I were to just play the game like I normally would, we'd be good. Did I get the same gun? That's awesome, honestly. Oh shit! I've never made it this far. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I've never made it to extraction. Whoa! I've never made it to extraction before. I thought I was on single shot too. That was. I keep pressing my armor buttons. That's a grenade. I want that. Give me that. Thank you, Mr. Sniper Man. I might have made it to extraction like once, but not on the PlayStation. And I don't think I've ever gotten extracted. So now I'm thinking about it. Don't you get extracted by a Blackhawk? Or am I just thinking that? He got obliterated point blank. Dude, exactly. He did to that guy's... That's like a... Dude, I wouldn't... Oh! That's the suppressed version of his sniper rifle. He took it too. This guy's a badass. I was genuinely scared. I would not want to get hit by that guy's sniper rifle. Okay, so he was coming from behind us. This gun's pretty dope. Is it just me and Sniper Guy? Sniper Guy, I'm gonna fail you here, my friend. I haven't fired many shots. Okay, I'm terrified of what is happening right now. That was really poor shooting on my part. Save me, friendly. Reloading, reloading. Get out of my way, please. Oh, I love the Alpha AK. I can't promise I'll do any better with it. As I do a little bit better with it, okay. Oh, please get out of my way. You're sitting like in the weirdest position ever. Oh, reloading. And I'm officially out of ammo. I still have a pistol though. Do I risk it for the biscuit?
That's it.
I risked it for the biscuit and almost got smoked. Oh, that good. Pull out my pistol. See if that's something in it. Okay, it's got a little bit.
Down on the ground. Do it.
We totally got carried there. Totally got carried. That was intense. I think it's odd that I do so much better with like AKs and like bigger caliber rounds than I do with like the 5.56 round guns. Like I don't know what it is. For some reason, I do way better with higher caliber. Survival on the Tideway? Oh, they were reading my mind. That's how you know you got a good team right there. Oh, one of them picked Gap. Gap is not a good map. I wouldn't know about. Uh, I, I, I'm illiterate. I don't know what that says. It'll probably the word will probably come back to me at some point. Pre Precinct? Is it precinct? I do like the revolver in this game. It's just having 6 shots is not very fun. We're gonna rock old reliable.
Friendly fire.
Oh, I'm immediately on fire.
Hey. Grab your gear.
Uh-oh. This guy better hope that this goes away.
وقف يا أخي let me reload. Let's do it.
Was he using the old version of what I'm using, but a suppressed? Awesome. I like that one. It's just I don't like the sights on it. So I guess I don't like it. But I think that was a team killing right there. Don't know where that's gonna land. Not where I wanted it to. Did what? Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. You got this. Nahigo? 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 That was low-key a little disrespectful. He been using Bin Dung Gong style. The love. He be Oh, so good, Bin Dung Gong, love it so much. maybe that's why I do better. I'm Bin Ding Gone, so I have to use AK-47s and like guns
Taking
that
out the
communists use. But like I'm a really patriotic person. I don't like communism. Bin Ding Gone, look, communism. A lot of the GIs still don't know that Bin Dinh Ganh is they still think he's
Okay,
North
I'm on
Vietnamese
Alpha.
or South Vietnamese. He has to tell them every time that he's Cambodian.
Hey! Fuck!
And then half of them don't understand that Cambodia is like a neutral country technically. This guy's finna solo. I'm Cambodian GI. Yes, I'm Cambodian GI. They don't understand I'm Cambodian GI. He technically he keeps defecting. He keeps going back and forth. The GI will treat him like shit every now and again, so he'll go and kill some GI, and then every now and again he'll come back and be like, no, I just want a reporter.
Okay, bring what you need.
The greatest part is the
Loading,
MPs
loading.
and stuff. They like trust him. They trust Bin Dungan. They're like, oh yeah, that's just Bin Dungan. He's cool. But like every time I go over there, if they like kill me or something, I'll come back and kill them. That's cool. I can see their feet, their footprints in the sand. This is why I die in games. Is because I like look at stuff. Proceeds to see. Yeah, I've stolen a few Jeeps from them. The greatest thing is, I think I have. Where did he get shot from? Right in front of me, and I'm missing all my shots. The great thing is, I have a video. I think I have videos uploading. I still have videos scheduled till like December 22nd, but I still have a few more that I need to like edit, and then I can upload still. But like once I edit a few more and then upload them, I'm not gonna upload any for a while. I think I need just a break from Arma, to be honest. I've been playing it like pretty much every day to try and get footage for it. But the problem is I already have a bunch of footage I still need to edit. So I'm probably just gonna take a break from Arma for a little bit. But I have some footage of me stealing helicopters as a VC. Bin Ding Don is stealing helicopters. I didn't kill the pilot. One of my buddies pretty much generally will get to the guy before I can, because I just try and find a good angle to record them at, and generally it's just wherever I can see the helipad. Ooh. Are we good with the MG42? Oh, that dude's head popped off. Someone's shooting at me. Dude, I guess we're good with the MG42. But I have one footage of me stealing a Cobra from a GI with electric cycle, and he ends up getting hit with an RPG, which is crazy. I'm in third person. I didn't see him get shot. I didn't see him get knocked out. I saw us get shot, but I didn't see him get knocked out, which is weird because like when you edit the video, it's like goes slow, so I can actually see. Like I can see everything clearly, and so when I'm editing it, I see him get knocked out. But in the helicopter, I didn't see him get knocked out, and until I go back into sorry, it's taking me a minute to get this out. It's the ADHD brain while trying to play games. So it takes me a minute. Like I get in first person, I turn around, and I'm like, oh shit, he's not okay. He's dead. Uh,
Stop shooting me! Fuck!
okay, we just got TK'd. Oh my god, man. This game is so fucking ass. Who's this guy? So, I eventually in the Cobra in the gunner seat, you can't take control of the Huey or of the helicopter. Uh, you literally have to switch seats into the pilot seat. And another reason I didn't notice he died. He didn't get knocked out. He died, is because we were still accelerating. We were still going up in the sky. So I was like, oh, he's still fine. So I eventually kick his body out of the helicopter. I grab the controls, and I eventually fly back to Mob. Well, it's only like my fourth time flying, so I almost crashed a few times. But I did successfully make it back to Mob. Where's this guy who shot and killed me? Where's he at? Oh, did they vote to kick him? Oh, thank you, folks. Dude shot me for no reason.
All right, here we go.
My character doesn't even look like a terrorist. Like that's what's even crazier. It literally looks like I tried to make him as closely as I could to what I had on Xbox, which looks to me he kind of like a kind of like an Army Ranger, but like with a balaclava. I think I said that weirdly. Oh, I'm dead. That's a suicide vest. Yep. Suicide vest, sniper, on the rooftops.
Grenade out!
Another reason why I don't stream multiplayer games is because I'm literally just not good at it. I'm really bad. I don't know if people would want to just sit and watch me die like 100 times only to get like maybe at minimum 10 kills every now and again. Like, yeah, I might be popping up on this leaderboard, but I'm really not. I don't think I'm that good. Like, it's okay. The leaderboard doesn't mean I'm that skillful. I miss a shit ton of my shots. Can't speak. I'm also deaf. Oh, I'm also deaf and blind. This is pretty entertaining. Plus the chat interaction is good. Thank you, thank you. I honestly made this channel to like prove that you don't have to be good at a game, that you can just stream and have fun and talk to people. Because I feel like a lot of people are like, I can't do YouTube. I'm not that creative. I'm not that fun. It's like, I think the same thing. So does probably every other YouTube creator. But there's every now and again something funny happens. You're nailing that goal. Thank you, thank you. I got a really good. Is that an enemy? That's an enemy. I got a really good one friend group on the game too. A fan base. I don't even really call it a fan base. Like I like to call y'all like we're more of like a family, which I know every creator says that, but it's like some of the most of the people that I subscribe to, like I'll add you on Discord. Like I'm not the type that's like I ain't gonna talk to you. If you want to talk, I'll talk. I don't talk a lot though. you'll pretty much have to message me. If you want to play games too, like, I'm not gonna be like, no, I'm gonna play with these people. I try to play with everyone, like, I can. Like, if I think you're funny, I'll follow you around. Like, the VC interview that I did, that's not me doing the VC accent. That's not me the VC as a VC player. That's my friend Glob. I'm the dude behind the camera, and I don't really talk at all in pretty much that entire video. I think I say one thing, in like a very deep American accent, or like a Southern accent, but that's about it. That's good, and I love when creators are with their community. I do too. Like, I like the people that I watch on YouTube specifically, like, do stuff for their community, and like try to get their community involved. Like the unsubscribe boys. Like, if you just which, yeah, it's a subscription, but it's if you can afford it, it's worth it. Their Pepperbox TV. It's worth it. I almost got shanked, bro. It is worth it, though, in my opinion. It's got all the creators I watch, at least. If you watch all those creators, which that would be, like, Angry Cops, Eli Double Tap, Unsub, I'm about to get TK'd again, I think. Oh, yeah, I seen Forgotten Weapons on... Yes, dude. Dude. I love Pepperbox TV, bro. I'm in their Discord chat, which of course the donut operator and them they're really, really busy. Like, they're high up in that YouTube life, so like they're actually busy. Plus they have a bunch of companies, so like I understand them not being able to talk in chat, but like I still like that every now and again they'll pop in, like every now and again. Trout or like someone pops in, like, in their group. I also like how supportive they are of each other. I'm trying to find my own group where I can be supportive of, which luckily some of my Arma guys have started making YouTube content, and I in my community section on YouTube, I've posted some of their channels. They have really good stuff. Tony Bone. I really, really recommend Tony Bone. He is so funny. He's got really good edited videos, like way better quality videos than mine. Roughly the same content idea, but like it's unique. He's got his own unique flair to it. Oh, I just got bopped by the dude that like 10 feet in front of me, trying to snipe dudes with an MG instead of paying attention to the people right in front of me. I want to make my own Discord. My only problem is like, so I've owned Discords before, and I've owned them, like, the most I've had in a server, I don't know if I can even consider it mine, because it wasn't really mine. I just, like, helped run it. I was pretty much like a co-owner. I was there from the very beginning, and I helped, I gave them the lore idea, pretty much, of the server. But then I pretty much didn't do, like, I did set up some of the server. I set up a lot of the server, too, actually. But, like, I didn't, like, technically own it. Like, I didn't have the ownership role. I did a lot of it, of the work, though. But I want to give myself ownership credit. It's hard to explain, because I was co-owner, but, like, I don't want to say I was the co-owner of the server. Because I had the co-owner role, but, like, I legitimately couldn't do, like, I couldn't ban people without talking with them. So, like, I was a co-owner, but I was mainly just the person that set up the Discord server for them, like, if that makes any sense. and like I helped them with lore. So like if people had questions about the lore, I was a nerd. I role played, so like I didn't really have an important role, but I kind of did. But we had like at least at peak about 40K joined, but not all of them were active. Only like 100 were probably active. And now a server that I actually like owned, that I created by myself, that had like at most 85 people, maybe 100. That was relatively difficult to run, and I had a staff team. That staff team only had like maybe 6 people, including myself. But the problem is my staff team was I ended up finding out that like half of my staff members were bullies. And so I was like, okay, well I was like, I can't have bullies as staff members. So like I want to make a Discord server for my YouTube community. But like I know that there's going to be trolls that will join. I'm a co-moderator / co-owner of a few Discord servers. We had a small little that coordinated to make server choices. Server only got up to 50 people. 50 people. That's still pretty good. 50 people is really good. I got lucky with the one that I actually owned and created, the main one. Oh, gotcha. I got lucky with the one I created. I literally just had people that were staff members that just were well connected in other Discord servers. They pretty much they were staff members in other Discord servers, and so they pretty much were just able to get me all of their members to move over. Like a few of them owned, like one of my staff members. Sorry, I hear them gunshots, and it makes my ADHD brain go, "No, you can't talk right now." But yeah. One of them owned their own server, and so she pretty much, her server was pretty much dead, and so she pretty much was just like, yo, everyone go over to this guy's server. And her server was already heavily populated. And so I was like, oh, that helps a lot. I've owned a few servers, but that was probably my biggest that I can remember. The problem is I allegedly smoke weed, and I can't really remember the best. That's another reason why I'm trying to carefully say stuff, because I kind of owned the server, but I kind of didn't. That's how I shift around servers. I had some connects for other servers, and we had one mass migration when one server died. Yeah, I feel like that happens a lot, especially like with particular community groups too. Like I've noticed. So I roleplay. I haven't been in like any community servers, but like I've been in a roleplay groups, which is kind of. Sorry, which is kind of a community group, but for the most part, you're just role playing. You're acting like another character. I particularly liked like Game of Thrones, or like games I used to. Excuse me, I'm burping. Like, excuse me, sorry. Like Game of Thrones. It was a TV show I liked. What's another thing? Halo. I already said Halo. My bad. There was a few more Mafia stuff. I liked Mafia stuff for some reason. Never really. I like being the cop for the most part, but every now and again I had a mob boss. If the server would allowed it. There's another game that I used to roleplay too, but I can't remember. Maybe Game of Thrones though. mainly Game of Thrones. And Game of Thrones, what I found out for those servers at least, sorry, taking a little drink, is that like once one server dies, there's like someone in that server created a brand new Discord server for a Game of Thrones server, and it's got roughly the same lore, but it's just it's different enough that it doesn't infringe on any copyright. Which technically you can't copyright it because a lot of people in that world think they can, because it's already copyrighted. It's already a copyrighted material. Now, if you had a unique idea that you added, then yeah, you could copyright that. Which I have had a few unique ideas that I've added that have gotten stolen, but I don't complain. About 9 years ago on Discord, I joined an RP group run by a Dutch guy that had a big mix of, sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that, Warhammer 40K, World War II, and some other things. I have done World War II. World War II was okay. I've done a few war combat stuff, but I don't like it. A lot of it's like I would prefer. I don't know. It's kind of a touchy thing, and it's weird. I don't even think that guy pulled the trigger once. I don't think that guy pulled the trigger once. The server used to have a wiki page. That's honestly really cool. It was G-Man Revenge of the... I don't think I've ever heard of that.
Okay, bring what you need.
I did a lot of Game of Thrones. I was in the Game of Thrones community for the most part. The combat server I did, one was like a zombie type, but it was like zombie. You were in Afghanistan, and it was like zombie or something.
Come on,
Then there was the Game of Thrones one's very weird. I had a few thoughts. Game of Thrones, like if you like roleplay, and if you've ever seen Game of Thrones, I would recommend you like get involved in the roleplay community. But you got to be careful, man, because it's very like there's a lot of toxic people in there, and there's also a lot of like kind of nasty and creepy people in there. But I guess that's pretty much a lot of Discord servers or a lot of online servers. I've never experienced anything illegal, but I've experienced some, like, really nasty things. I've experienced some pretty, like, creepy things. Borderline could be, like, illegal. Like, maybe, like, harassment. Probably the worst case scenario. But the problem is the dude who I'm thinking about, he said that he was autistic. But, like, the problem is if you've been told multiple times to stop, I don't think you can use your autism as an excuse. Yeah, I was gonna say, I had to ban more people for creepy behavior. Yes. That's like, another problem is when they're being creepy, you ban them, and then someone... I don't know how you did it, but like I would tell my server after I banned somebody, I'd be like, "Hey, I banned this person. I got a DM from someone in the server, or generally it was never one person. It was generally quite a few people. But in this scenario, just one person. We'll just say one person came up to me." And I was like, one person came up to me, had an issue, and, well, I saw the DMs, I saw the screenshots, I don't like it, so I banned them. And that's caused some riots. I've banned a few people that were being really creepy, and then I've had people in the server riot that I banned them and tried to demand proof like the screenshots of like, let me see the screenshots, and I'm like, well, the problem is if I send you the screenshots, then it's gonna show you the person who sent it to me, and I could block them out with uh Apple's like marker, but the problem is I know that you can literally just adjust it with like lighting. I don't know the whole routine. Someone posted it on YouTube at one point. You just have to like adjust certain things uh to see through it. So it's like I don't trust that, and I don't want the person who did bring it up or anyone else that brought it up to be exposed, because then that person's going to get bullied for getting that person banned, because you're already complaining that I banned the person. Adjust the exposure, I think. Yeah, I think. Whoo! Whoo! I tried to save him. Yeah, I think it's like exposure, maybe brightness too. I don't know the whole thing. I'm not. I'm not a detective. All I know is it's like people nowadays. It's pretty easy to like get what you want, like with media. So I'm not. I just don't want to risk shit.
Okay, new magazine.
I would consult the server owner before final action,
Down.
unless IOF. What does IOF stand for? I'm old. Unless if what happened was really bad. So, so like, yeah, that makes sense.
For fuck's sake, I am.
So I'm as the experience I'm personally talking, like thinking about, it was an admin of one of my servers. I'm gonna be careful of not saying any names. I don't know their real life names, but I'm gonna be careful of saying their Discord names. It was one of an admin of mine. They came to me. It was about my other admins bullying someone else. Um, they were bullying I can't even remember who they were bullying. There was someone in the server that they didn't particularly like, and they weren't treating him very well, and they were also trying to like. So I don't know if you know anything about Game of Thrones. That's why I'm kind of like not saying. Okay, there's this dragon called the Cannibal. It's by its name, it eats other dragons. It's not a very friendly dragon. So they were trying to convince this dude to go and tame the cannibal, which is pretty much like a bad idea. And the reason they were trying to convince this dude to do that is because I had already told them as admins that if anyone tries to bond with the cannibal, that the cannibal is just going to kill them, because the cannibal mechanically, like in Game of Thrones lore, has never bonded with anyone, and I personally believe that it's because how crazy he is. I don't think he would want to bond with anyone. He doesn't even like his own kind. So, they knew that if anyone tried to bond with him, that they would die. They were like convincing this guy that he wouldn't die, that he would actually be able to tame the cannibal. Which is very weird, because I'm telling the people, like, be very careful. Like, I'm not giving it away, but I'm like, be careful with which dragon you pick. Like, go based off their personality. Their name also kind of gives things away. Some of their names give it away. Some of them don't. I was like, but their personality. I also had a scaling of like bond scaling for them, and it was pretty much 0 to 10. 0 being from like you could literally just anyone could bond with it, and then 10 being like you're dead. And the cannibal was at a 10, and the dude, I think, I don't know for sure, but I think he was either lied about his age. I don't do IDs either because of the exact same exposure technique. It's so easy for people to be like, okay, I know your age, now I know your, like, they can, I don't want anyone's, their ID's got all their personal information on it, their home address, all that. So I don't ask for IDs. All I ask for is your birthday, your date of birth, and then how old you are. and then I'll let you through. But if you act like a kid, I'll ban you. But the problem is you could ban somebody that's 20, that's autistic, or like has Asperger's, so that like they don't understand social cues and stuff, but it makes them seem kind of young, which I will do that. I take that risk. I will make myself look like a dickhead and ban somebody that I think is underage. Now, to be fair, I don't allow anything in SFW, nothing along those lines in any of my servers. But I don't know what you're doing in DMs. So it's like, plus Game of Thrones is relatively graphic. There's a lot of killing in it. I don't care if a 17-year-old is killing people, but like, I don't want. There's also Game of Thrones has a sex group cult. I'm gonna call them a cult, because there's people that will go and roleplay, and that's all they roleplay is sex. That's it. That's all they do. And there's some people out there that are creeps and that will do shit with people that they know that are underage. So it's like, I gotta set an age limit, but I can't. I feel like I can't legally ask for ID. I'm not the law, you know? That's why I've honestly stopped owning Discards. I want to own a Discord, but like, there's just too many risks. There's also a lot of trolls, a lot of bots nowadays that just join and that just fucking spam. Oh, I'm dead. I feel like a community server might be a little bit easier to handle. I feel like, I don't know how many scandals are in a community server. I've never really been in a community server. I've only been in the roleplay servers. So I know I know what happens in the roleplay servers. I don't know what happens in community servers, but I'm pretty sure it's probably just as bad. My thing too is I'm pretty sure a few of my subscribers are like in the high school range. Like, I'm pretty sure one of them watches my stream while he's in school. Which is absolutely crazy, bro. You need to be doing your schoolwork. Unless it's like some boring class, then you're good. I shouldn't say boring, but like, if it's art class, you don't need art class, bro. Looking like me. For the most part, my audience is like 24 to like 30s. I do have some like 40-year-olds and like some 60-year-olds. And there is a few, like, I could look right now, honestly. I took art class because I wanted to take an animation class, and I was asked. On it, dude, I took art class. I was really bad at art, dude. I was so bad that my teacher told me to quit. I've had a few teachers tell me to quit. Like, I played orchestra for like a few years. To be fair, I wasn't like bad at the cello. I was more of like the teacher. The teacher was honestly really bad. She picked favorites. She was a cello player, and this is like the funny part is people thought she favored the cello players because she was a cello player. But the thing is she didn't generally professionally play the cello. She generally professionally played the violin. And in class, she always played the violin. And she always favored the violinist and the violist. Um, and so us bassists and celloists didn't get a lot of attention. This is the way she taught us. Uh, she said, "Open the book." I have no idea where them shots are coming from. I'm scared. She told me to open the book and then start playing the chords. I said, I can, okay. I said, ma'am, I was like, I'm dumb. I can't read this book. I was like, I don't know what it's telling me. I was like, I don't know what chord's what. And then she went and told me which chord is what. And I was like, okay. I said, well, now where do I put my finger at? I'm stupid. I'm not that smart. I'm more of like I know like I could tell you more about random stuff than I could like math. Don't ask me a math question. We had to make self-portraits and I made three giraffes with my face on it. And my art teacher asked me if I took this class seriously. Damn. Honestly, if I was an art teacher and I saw someone draw three giraffes, even though it was supposed to be a self-portrait, I'd be like, yo, that's awesome. I like that. But to be fair, I smoke a lot of, allegedly, I smoke a lot of weed. This guy's gonna kill me. They don't understand I'm streaming, so I'm every now and again I'm gonna be rocking around doing random stuff. You blew my eardrum out. I just came back inside from allegedly doing that. It's always good to say allegedly online because if you own firearms, it's that's a no-no. So allegedly holds up in court. Allegedly, it does. And I'm a YouTuber, so I got videos of my firearms, so I gotta be careful. I have been really tempted to stream Arma, but I die a lot. Even like when I'm not trying to die, like there's a radio station. There's a few videos scheduled for the radio station. Excuse me, I apologize. I burped excuse me, as I was talking. And sorry. But there's a radio station that they added for Mr. Bob Neely. I guess he's a player. I don't know the whole backstory quite yet. But a radio station. It's really really close to the American mob, which is nowhere near enemy territory. And so, me and this guy named Tony Bone, that other YouTuber I mentioned, I recommend his channel. We go sit at the radio station. I just started sitting at the radio station with him recently, but me and him go there now, and the enemy is specifically flying transport MIA helicopters, not MIA, MI8 helicopters to the radio station to specifically kill us. And it's like, okay, I can understand, like, if you were near the area and, like, you heard us talking. But, like, now you're specifically hunting us down. Like, we're not doing anything. We're not in gunfights. We're literally, all we're doing is sitting there playing music for the GI team. We're giving them morale. Does it help in the game? Probably not. Honestly, the GI team has been winning recently. Since I got off. Uh, to be fair, that might be the rejects, but the music might also be helping. Um, so they've been specifically coming up and targeting us. So like even in combat, which I suck at already, I don't enjoy doing the combat stuff because I suck. So now I can't even enjoy not being in combat. Like, they specifically come and target us. Like, I can understand. I don't mind when they shoot me when I'm doing the press stuff because I'm running up to them. Or they're in a combat zone. I'm running up to them, so they don't know if I have a bomb on me. They don't know if I'm. They don't know if I'm being serious. Like, so, like, I can totally understand that. But like when I'm 100, I can't say it's not 100. It's honestly I don't even know what it is in game. It's like honestly it's probably maybe 500 yards away from their mob. Like they're spawning in and specifically driving to us to kill us, and then they'll stay there just to kill us. It's like, and the sad part is I don't even think they're recording it. Does Bin Dungan have a bounty on his head? Honestly, surprisingly, everyone loves Bin Dungan. Like the only people that don't are like the troll players, which the troll players I call them. They're the like. The problem is they're not really troll players because they're just playing the game, but they're like they LARP. Like they'll act like a character, but they'll just shoot you like after 2 words. But then they stand there, like, so there's an MP checkpoint. Most of my videos, I'm at this MP checkpoint. Sorry, I'm gonna die a lot as I'm talking. This is why I play single-player games too, mostly on stream. I honestly think this is kind of funny though. I'm trying to have to multitask, and I'm really bad at it. I don't even remember what I was saying. Awesome, dude. I didn't think I was over here sipping on my Mountain Dew. I didn't think I was gonna be in here that quick. Oh, a grease gun? They got a grease gun? It's okay. Stop, drop, and roll. In my case, just run through it. Yo, grease gun actually might be good. If I reload. Do I have a can on it too? Is this a suppressed grease gun? I totally forgot what I was saying about Arma. I'm not gonna lie. It just completely slipped my mind. It'll come back eventually. It always does. My friends always talk about that. They're like, you always mention stuff like hours later. And I'm like, it's because I forgot what I was talking about. So, oh, yeah. My apologies. So they have an MP checkpoint. And it's probably, I would say, 50 meters outside of the MOB, which if you don't know, in the server I play in Arma Conflict, you can't shoot and kill people in your MOB. So they're about 50 yards out, and you can shoot and kill people at their MP checkpoint. The problem is like 4 of them, maybe 5 to 6, will sit out there and just stay there the entire game. Oh, I'm dead. Ah, I had to reload. But they'll sit there the entire game. And so as they're sitting there the entire game, they're pretty much just talking and doing nothing. And so I'll join the VC team because I'm like, oh, I'll be a Vietnam or the Cambodian civilian coming to interview the GI MPs. Well, the problem is like out of those 6, only like I would say maybe 3 of them will actually like listen to you and talk with you, and they won't shoot you. They'll let you sit there the whole game with them. Unless you do something really sus, like try and pull out a gun or like a grenade or something along those lines. Um, they're generally pretty cool. That's Crazy Kid GD 1941 5. He's got a YouTube channel. It's that exact name. I would check him out too. Also, a very good content creator. Um, uh, and then I can't remember the other guy's name. I do apologize if I think he watches my stream too. I do apologize. Um, uh, so they'll actually talk to you and they'll actually like kind of role play with you. Um, then there's the other three that they'll talk for you maybe like 2 or 3 seconds, and then they'll just light you up. They'll just kill you, and then they'll sit there the entire game, do nothing else. Their whole purpose is just to shoot and kill the civilians, and honestly, be racist. The G word on that in that game is commonly used. Apparently, it's historically accurate. That's what I've been told. That's what I've been told. But one of my friends who I play with, who he did say it, which the saying "you are who you hang out with," I don't really like because I don't personally like saying that word. I do use the Vietnamese accent, but that's not disrespect. That's just me trying to get into character. Um, and so they banned my friend for it, but only for like a couple days. But they're like it's commonly used the N word, dude. I don't know how many times I've been called the N word, and the sad part is the GI and myself and a few other people have told the staff team that there's people just like when you're just trying to help them. That's generally when they'll say it too. Is when you're trying to help them. You'll try and give them genuine advice. You'll be like, "Hey, we need to be pushing these points. The purple points, they're the most important. Oh, we need to push this one. It'll cut off all of their signal to these bases." And they'll literally just go inward, shut the inward, and it's like, what the fuck what the fuck? I don't know why I bleeped fuck. I do cuss, but inward this, inward that. It's crazy. It's ridiculous, and they don't care. They don't care. They told us, they pretty much told us record it when it happens, which we do. I've personally recorded stuff. Now there's particularly one admin who will do something, but the dude that I recorded saying it, I'm pretty sure is still playing the server. Um, I'm pretty sure he only got like a day or two ban. He's still probably screaming it. Um, they also told us another problem is all their GI weapons are set to like 250. So like range wise, uh, which that's a big jump. But like, there's just a bunch of problems on that server, and I want to say everything at once, but there's just a bunch. And honestly, I don't know if it's the problem is I can't even say it's just that one server because it could be every other server too. Because I've only played on that server. I've only been on one other server, Roadhouse, and I didn't carry a radio because I learned from Arma Conflict not to carry a radio if you're going to play on the American side. And I can't say I'm a saint. I say some pretty fucked up words. I've said the R word. Uh, we probably all know what that one, which one I'm talking about. I also I have a somewhat dark sense of humor, but like I have a certain code. Like I can't like I don't know. The GI also set up a line of the dude. This is what the dude said. I'm going to set up a swastika of barricades, and At first, you're like, do you like go to record it, but then he's like, well, wait. It's actually an effective tactic. And then you go and see it working, and then you're like, well, shit, it kind of is effective, but at the same time, it's a swastika, and at the same time, it's only effective for vehicles. The people that are walking on foot are absolutely slaughtering everyone that's spawning in because we have no idea where we're spawning in because you have like 100 sandbags that you can spawn in on, and it's in the shape of a swastika. It's like, come on. That's the GI team. The VC team, the ones that are doing like the Asian accents, perfectly silent, psychological warfare. I mean, honestly, maybe it works, but I don't know. It just seems like a bunch of trolls on the American side, dude. I played on the American side for the most part. Like, I have a lot more videos of me on the American side than I do of the GI team or the VC team, and it's just it's so bad, man. And that's honestly what's causing my issues with it too. Is like there's just it's the GI team that's a problem. The VC team is so like they're quiet. They don't really talk that much. You don't ever really have to deal with racism. You have to deal with trolls. There's trolls on the VC, but they're just stealing your helicopter from you. They're calling you a shit like they're just calling you a shitbag or an idiot because you keep spawning 10 helicopters and all 10 of them keep getting stolen from you and they don't learn. The GI team, they just oh my god. And then their guns, like I said, their guns are all pretty much all set to 200. So when you're 10 to 20 meters away from somebody, you have to aim at their pelvis to hit them roughly in the chest. And then if you're aiming at their chest where you normally would aim, you're hitting like somewhere near their head. And the problem is a lot of people go for headshots. It's like don't go for headshots, go for the chest. Center mass, your more bullets will hit. You have a better chance of killing them with more bullets than them hitting you in the head one time. Unless they got goated aim, which the GI do not, dude. It's so embarrassing. That's another reason I don't stream Arma is, dude, you spawn in and you hear 20 shots. Now, they'll hit you. They will hit you. But it's because, honestly, they're fighting like Americans, just volume by bullets. They'll shoot 20 like bullets at you and then finally hit you with one of them. And like they won't kill you either. They'll just let you sit there. You're knocked out. You'll get back up. They'll let you stand up, crawl to a like, or you can even stand up and walk to a cover and then start bandaging yourself. But as soon as you step out of that cover, they're sending 20 more shots at you. And they'll knock you out again. That might be psychological warfare too. But the problem is if they, I don't know if it's that or if they can't see your body sometimes when you drop. That's sometimes an issue for me too. Is sometimes you just can't see their body. Because every now and again you'll hear them shooting at you when you're down, but they're missing all their shots. And the sad part, there's always like 20 snipers, and you can hear all of their shots zooming past you, and then one of them finally hits you, but it doesn't kill you. Or if it does kill you, you just spawn back in, and it's the same thing. But you have to spawn in at that base because you're trying to ambush them because you. Okay, so like there's I think 8 bases you have to take in Arma Conflict. Um, if we take all 8, we just go and ambush them at their mob, so they literally can't leave their mob, so they can't go and take any points. And so if they're attacking the closest point to their mob, we all spawn on that and have to defend it. But the problem is they're all sitting there sniping, but they all are sitting and missing. The problem is you have to go and hunt them because they're hiding in some bush, or if they got lucky, some tree. Generally, it's some bush. 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 Generally, it's some VC snipers are good, but the problem is it's not. It honestly isn't because they're shitty at sniping. It's because their gun is set at 200 and their target's only 100 meters away, so they're shooting way over. I was doing the same thing. Like one guy was telling me I was aiming really horrible, and I was like, I don't know how. I was like, my reticle is directly on you. Then I looked down and saw that it was set at 250, and I was like, why is my gun set at 250? Now, there's not all of their guns are set at 250. They're like the Carl Gustav, not set at 250. The Grease gun, not set at 250, but those are 45 ACP caliber guns. That's a pistol caliber gun. That's not going to do nothing against body armor, which there's no body armor in Vietnam anyway. The flak jacket will somewhat stop some bullets, um, but they can eat that 45. It takes way more 45 to kill them than an AK. It takes about 2 shots with an AK to kill them. Do they change the zero or do they just compensate their aim? They have to compensate their aim. So the G so for the okay. So the primary gun that the GI forces used in Vietnam, the M16, it is dead set locked on 250. You have two settings that you can change it to. 250 and 350. That's it. So the GI have to compensate their shots. They have to actually adjust their shots because of their gun being set on 250. Now, if you're on VC and you're using an AK-47, probably the most common gun during the Vietnam War, uh, it's locked, automatically locked on 100 meters. So if I'm aiming at the chest at 100 meters, even up close, like I mean to this guy, if I'm aiming at your chest, I can hit you and kill you because my shots are roughly hitting in your chest area where I'm aiming, where my reticle is. Sadly, with GI, if where me and that guy was as close, I would have to aim at his pelvis to hit his chest. And the problem is the GI team has brought this up to them, and what the staff team, and this is what we've gotten. This is what we've been told. Your ass at the game, get better. Which I've admitted to them that I'm ass, but it's like I'm ass. I might be a little bit better if I'm way better on the VC side than I am the GI side, which that tells me something. That tells me that it's because one, my guns are set to how they're supposed to. Also, this is how the VC guns go dilate, they go up. It goes 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. They can go up to like, I think 900 meters. It's crazy. I think the reason, which I have a lot of screenshots of it, I deleted a lot of them, but it's honestly probably in my recently deleted still. Uh, Half of the admins are on they play VC. They'll tell you that the most active admins are on the GI. That's not true. I was in a group. It's called the MacVSaw group. I'm not trying to shit on them. They're good dudes. Some of them. Some of them are pretty petty. I'm not going to name names, but the MacVSaw dudes had a lot of admins in their squad. Pretty much none of them played. Uh, pretty much none of them actually. Like I don't. Instrint gets on every now and again, but if he dies and he'll rage quit quite often. I do rage quit, but it takes me quite a bit. He'll rage quit like the first death. Okay, that's a little too. I'm being a little too petty. I have some personal beef. I also name dropped. I didn't mean to. That's his Discord user. I don't know his real name. He's a good dude though. Like I've never had any personal beef with him, but like he barely gets on. Um, But a GI member brought this up to them, and they pretty much just told, yeah, they told him, "You're bad at the game, get better." They also tried telling, they told pretty much they said that the VC players should switch to GI to help the GI and teach them how to play the game. And we all told them that the problem is like, so the group that I'm in, it's called the Rejects. There's 12 of us. All of us used to be GI mains. We all used to play GI only until we started noticing some bullshit, and then we switched to VC. Uh, when this GI member brought this issue up, his name, I'm not going to give his name, but he's a GI player, um, and he brought issues up, with the gun issues, also that most of the GI members are trolls, and that how most of them will just say the N word and call you the N word when you're trying to help, and so they told him that the VC players need to switch to GI. Well, the thing is like half of the GI, or half the VC players used to play GI, and so we got involved when they told this guy that, and we were like, "Hey, we used to play GI. Um, he's telling the truth, like legit. Like you try and help them, and they'll just sit there and call you the N word, or like tell you to shut the fuck up, or something along those lines." And they're like, "Y'all just need to get on, switch to GI and help them because it only takes 15 dudes to win a game." And it's like the problem is there's 64 GI players. Why should 15 dudes have to break their back to carry 64 GI players when there's only maybe 50 VC players, and out of those 50, maybe 20 of them are actually doing something? Um, Also, why should the VC players switch to GI to make them better when we're telling you that they're trolls, and that when they do try to help them, they just yell the N-word and all that stuff. And they pretty much told us that they made the server, uh, it's pretty much like like a democracy kind of, you vote, uh, they want to leave everything to the players pretty much, which like I understand that. I like, yes, the players should have a certain say to, and honestly, probably should have the majority say. But like, if your players are coming to you, and it's not just one, it's multiple players coming to you talking about the same issues, and your excuse to every single one of those players is you're bad at the game, get good, or you haven't been on the server long enough. Okay, so uh, the sad part, the you're not good. Um, the guy I play with, his name, I'm gonna name drop it. I don't want to, but I don't know his real name. Uh, you got, honestly, it's not. You'll see their gamer tags when I play with them. The Machine and Glob, they were both on the leaderboard of uh that server for a while. Machine was at number one for months, and then Glob was like second or third for months. So they're like very good players. And by the way, they don't fly. They don't really fly helicopters. They, at that point, they didn't fly helicopters. Glob flies helicopters every now and again, but he steals them from the GI. Um, but at that point, they were all ground. That's really impressive to be top of the leaderboard, not flying, in AC. Um, which that's not just me saying it. That's, I've heard that from people that have been in there longer. A lot of the MacV guys agree. Oh my God, I had my headset on listening, and I almost started to verbally respond, forgetting this is YouTube, not. That's funny. Honestly, I would do that same thing. When I play Skyrim and stuff, I will sit here and point at my screen to try. I'll be like, "Oh guys, look at that right there. You guys see that?" And I'll be pointing at it, and I'm like, "Oh wait, they can't see." I like the way that guy looks. He's got a cool kit. But then they hit Glob and Machine with, oh, you haven't been on the server long enough. But the dude who said that hadn't been on the server. This is his words. He said he hadn't been on in 3 weeks. I personally almost play daily. Haven't seen him. Now, I don't play late at night, but I haven't seen him on in like a couple months at the time he said this. Um, so him to say that is kind of embarrassing because it's like if you haven't even been on in a couple months, you don't even know what's going on in the server. Like there's been new updates in like just a few weeks, like in a span of a couple weeks. Uh, it's I don't like the way it's really ran, but the problem is I don't think any Arma server. I don't know how. I've been told that pretty much every GI side is like that, and I don't know if that's true or not. So I want to go experiment with other servers, but I don't know any good servers at this point in time. I was doing one called Texas Road. It's not Texas Roadhouse. It's called Roadhouse. I keep thinking Texas Roadhouse though. Every time I say think of that server. Um, so that one's cool, but the problem is it lags so bad. And the reason it lags bad is because that was really bad aim on my part. My bad. The reason it lags really bad is because they keep rank. So like if a new game starts, if you're a sergeant last game, like you made it to sergeant last game, you'll be a sergeant next time you spawn in the next game. And then if you make it to lieutenant next game, you're a lieutenant. So they keep your rank, and so everyone just they also have. I don't think there's a what's it called, a supply limit. I think they like have unlimited supplies, so everyone and their mama has a helicopter. And so the problem is everyone's nuking the server with rockets. They also have AIM 92s, which are heat-seeking missiles. I think is it am I miss is it heat-seeking rockets or is it heat? Am I miss? I don't remember. Are missiles the ones that are for ground targets? Like they don't have heat seeking, and then rockets are the ones that are. Am I flip flopping it? And then rockets are the ones that are heat. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm tripping. My brain, my mouth works faster than my brain. That's like the best way I can describe ADHD to people. At least when we speak. Now, to be fair, I speak way better on stream and on camera than I do in person. If like if you guys were in here in person with me, it would honestly probably take me literally probably like uh, an hour to probably get a story out. Problem is my brain hears like the gunshots, and I'm like, well, you need to stop talking. You need to zone in on the game. But then I'm also like, well, you're also streaming, so you can't go silent because there's people watching, and they probably don't want to just watch you missing every shot. I hate those things. How did he survive? That is crazy. I've had a few people comment on a few of my videos about how they had PTSD because of the cell phones of this game. So funny. The I there's so the Armored Conflict server does have an Insurgency server. I have a few shorts on that on it. I also have one live stream on it. Um, I didn't do much on that live stream. I killed like 4 people, and then I got off. Um, um, but they have they have V beds. I don't know if you know what those are. I think my terminology might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's military slogan for vehicle bombs. Yeah, vehicle borne IED. Thank you. Yeah, so they have V beds. They also have S vests. Um, it's great, dude. It's honestly great, but the problem is it's just like I don't think the zeroing is as bad. Like I think their guns are zeroed correctly, but the problem is the okay. Same with the Vietnam server. So like the M16s and ARs and stuff. It already takes 7 shots to kill an enemy, and a lot of them will be like, "Oh, turn your hit markers on to see if you're hitting somebody." It's like, well, I started with my hit markers on. I turned them off eventually because I've had a few people comment they don't like it. But I started with my hit markers on, and when I was complaining about it, I had hit markers. And they were like, turn your hit markers on. And I was like, I'm hitting people. I said, it's legitimately taking me 7 bullets to kill the dude. Uh, and they're like, no, it only takes 2 shots with the M16. It's the AK's the one that sucks. And I'm like, that's not true because I've used the AK-47 and it only takes me 2 shots to kill somebody. I said, not 2 shots to kill me, 2 shots to kill somebody. So that means I killed somebody with it. And I was like, so that should say something. I was like, because I'm not complaining that I died to the AK. I'm complaining about I just shot and killed somebody in 2 shots. But when I was shooting somebody with my M16, now I am complaining because I'm using the M16. But it's like, it doesn't make sense. I want it to be fair. I don't want to be going against a team. If I'm playing GI, I don't want to be going against a team that it takes 2 shots to kill me, and it takes me 7 shots to kill you. Now, they do have some guns that does take 2 shots to kill them. They have the BAR. That's a big old, 308, 30-6? That'll take 2 shots to kill somebody. But the problem is that they only have the 20-rounder. They don't have the 30-rounder. And they keep saying that they'll add it, but the problem is they could add it a lot sooner. They keep on adding clothing. Like the GI has so many clothing. M855 maybe? I have no idea. Honestly, I have no idea. I can't see that guy's red dot. Oh, you're talking about the rounds. You're talking about our rounds. No, I use the armor. So one of them they call it armor piercing. Then for the SVD. That's armor piercing. They have armor piercing incendiary. Uh, the GI, to my knowledge, only has they have what they call steel core. To my knowledge, steel core would just be at FMJ, yeah.
Green dude, let's go. Okay. Come on then.
I've been told that the steel core is what the best ones to use because I think it's only steel core and tracers. M193 is FMJ and okay. So I don't even think they have the M193. Dude, no way this guy's gonna get. Oh, I thought he was gonna get all 3 of my teammates. Don't get mad at me, brother. You were about to get stabbed. Volume by fire. And missed all those shots, but that's okay. We're good. We're good. Oh no, we're not good. I was trying to throw that grenade. I don't. Yeah, so I don't think they have M193s, but we do have M80, the 855s. But it still takes like 7 shots to kill them. Their armored vehicles are also a lot better than the GI armored vehicles. Like the best way I can like the best like you guys can either take my word for it or like if you have a PlayStation or like PC or Xbox, you can play the server. Go try it. You'll learn. And like the sad part is I didn't like at first you like when you're playing you're like, "Oh, that's just like you hear other people talking about it, you're like that's just a conspiracy theory because you just play like I specifically only played GI for a while. Like on probably like a month, I only played GI. Once I started playing VC, I started realizing I was like, why am I so much better on VC than I am GI? I was like, that just does not make sense to me. And then I started realizing I was like, all these guys used to be GI players. They're all playing VC now because they came to the conclusion too that VC's way better. Which another reason why is the staff team, half the staff team plays on VC. Another reason is half the donor team, I think the majority of the donors in that server, the people that send money to the server, play on VC. So I can understand it for the most part, but you got to make it fair a little bit, yeah? Like you can't have someone pay you to be like, "Yo, make it to where they're sighting in their range is set to 250 and they can only go up to 350, especially when the M16 is supposed to be more accurate than the AK-47. Now I will say the AK-47 is so bad. I don't like the AK-47. The AKM's a lot better. Oh, I got 50. Hello, my friend. My name is Bindan Khan. I'm here to save the day. Where are they at? In here.
Okay, I'm on Alpha.
You think that shot killed him? I don't think it did.
Fuck you, you fuck.
I just got shot by an F. Save me! I just pulled a Thanos and said I'll do it myself. Oh, I died. Oh, I was part of crap to FAL, man. Now it did. It definitely did, dude. It blew that guy's spine off. I think that's where I hit him. That PKM's definitely putting in some work. Yo, this guy. Yes, sir. Give me AK-47. Yeah, give me AK-47. I'm okay. I don't want that. One shot to conserve ammo. I'm not a sniper, guys. I'm not very good with up close or distance. He running, he attracts style. He gonna get okay when he gets high. I keep pressing my triangle button because that's how I switch fire rate on Arma. It's not that in Insurgency. Sometimes I play games like I don't play. I'll play Arma for the most part. Every now and again, I'll change and play like this game or like Skyrim or something for a little bit, but not too long. so I get used to one controls, and then I start using the same controls on different games. Like I'll do it on Skyrim too. It's not even a shooter, but I'll be trying to do the same controls.
Securing now.
Oh, dude, I thought this was because, dude, man, I was about to pee myself. Hello, my team. Are you coming to save me? Honestly, I think they're taking care of most of the enemies. I don't think did I see one guy even on my way here? Maybe the guy. Did I shoot this guy to take his AK?
Good. Up ahead. It's clear.
Ooh. Oh, we'll try this out. I'm not a big fan of lasers. Okay, that's how you turn the laser off. Got it. Okay, that was trash. Moving in the wind. Honestly, I would like, once I get my glasses, I would love to see how much better I play games. I don't even really, I think I played games when I had glasses. I just don't remember. Because I didn't have a way of playing games for a couple years. Because I had an Xbox. I started on Xbox 360. Played PC every now and again on my friend's PC. Um, I feel like the recoil is just better on like an AK. Am I tripping? Maybe I don't know. But
Looks okay to me. All right, let's go. Speak up, Harold. Got it.
no, no, no. Don't do it, please. Don't do it, please. Another reason I generally try not to do uh, multiplayer games is comms. Like I'm afraid someone's just gonna say something that shouldn't be on YouTube. He's got a sniper rifle. But sorry, I remember what I was saying earlier. So I started on Xbox 360, then I had a Xbox One for a little bit. Only problem is it got dirty, kind of. I don't know if it got really dirty or if it was just like, like so old to the point that it just stopped working. Um, I really think it was just dirty. I think that you could have probably got it working if you cleaned it. Um, but I didn't know how to clean it properly, and I didn't want to honestly, excuse me, gentlemen. I also didn't want to risk breaking it, so I ended up giving it to a buddy of mine who knows actually how to clean them. And then I was like, you know what? I got this new job that I'm doing. It was a battery place. I recently got fired, so uh, it was my fault. I kind of cussed the boss lady out, but to be fair, she was kind of being mean. She was being mean to me. Dude, it was, yeah, okay, so, I don't want to say too much, but so she was the type of boss that, like, would tell you every day, I hate people, and, like, would, like, shit talk people behind their back to you, and you're like, I don't really want to listen to that, and she'd be like, shut the fuck up and listen. Uh, and so she was shit talking to my buddy one time because some stuff happened, legal stuff happened, nothing crazy, just say wrong place, wrong time. And he's learned from his mistake. None major. He got out. But so she one made me fire him pretty much. She had me do the firing. She also was then shit talking him the entire time. And then also proceeded to. She thought that I lost a sale. She thought that this old man came in wanting a phone case. Now, our own brand, we have our own brand's phone case. Now, yes, I probably make the store more money selling our brand. I also I know I myself made more money if I sold the dude our brand, but he wanted a phone case for fall protection. Excuse me, I own Batteries Plus's phone case. It's the one I'm using right now. It's really, really thin and very, very bendable. So I was like, sir, I don't think that one would be appropriate for fall damage. I wouldn't recommend that one for fall damage. So I went and showed him another phone case. Well, Batteries Plus's phone case is $20. The one that I showed him was $40. She turned around and goes, he just lost us a sale. I sold that man the $40 one. He still bought the $40 one. I also sold him an additional 24 pack of batteries, our brand batteries. So I did make money, and I made us a little bit more selling him our brand batteries. Dude, it's I don't know where you are exactly, but mine, no, I would not want to work for her. Morehead City Batteries Plus would never want to work for her ever again in my life. And so I cussed her out. Because I walked in the back and she said, "You told him you don't recommend our brand." I said, no. I said, I don't recommend our brand for what he needed a phone case for. What he was asking for a phone case for. And she goes, no, you didn't say that at all. You said you don't recommend our brand. I said, no. I said, you didn't hear the whole conversation because you turned around and walked away because you thought I lost the sale. Oops, I keep pressing triangle to change to single shot. No, that's good. I was like, you walked away and went in the back room because you thought I lost the sale. And she goes, oh, I heard what you said. I said, no, ma'am. I said, because as soon as you walked in the back, I went and showed him ours. I pulled my phone out and showed him ours. I was like, I also went and grabbed the one on our phone, our shelf, to show him the price of it. And then I showed him the price difference between ours and the one I recommended him, which by visuals, he would think the $40 one is more than the $20 one, even though since it's our brand, we probably make a little bit more money off of that one. He still went with the $40 one because I was like, hey, this one has a 65 foot, about 60, 65 foot, fall protection, like it says it on the case, that it overtakes stuff. I was like, ours doesn't say that at all. I said, ours is, and I said, plus look at my phone. I showed him my phone case. I pulled my phone case off and showed him how thin it was and how bendable it was. And I said, I don't think that would protect your phone. And so he went with the $40 one. Also went with a pack of batteries. And then so she kept telling me that I said that. She said, she said something along the lines of, she didn't say it like rudely, but like, she said it in like a really cold tone, like pretty much shut up. She didn't say shut the fuck up. I really wish she would have. She pretty much said like, shut up. This is what you said. She's like, no, this is what you said. This is what you said. Don't stop. Shut up. Don't interrupt me. I know what you said. And so I was like, I said, okay. I said, no. I said, you need to shut the fuck up because you don't know what I said because I even sold the dude a phone case. I was like, I sold him something. I was like, so what's even the issue? And then she fired me. What the thing is I had already kind of talked to her about maybe putting in a 2 weeks once I found another job. So I kind of was quitting. I wasn't quitting yet. Like, I was still working there technically until I found another job. Mainly, I was already looking for jobs, and I already had a few, like, that I had sent applications in. I was just waiting for an interview, basically. Uh, and so I was still working because they had just lost a few people. They lost my friend. Because he technically quit because he was going to move first. That's a very complicated situation. He was going to move first, but then I guess he talked it out with the person he was living with. Wasn't going to move anymore, so he came back to work there. But then he got then he got into some legal issues, and then so they fired him. And then they also lost another dude who had worked there a year before me and him started working there. So I was like, I'll work there until you guys find replacements, and until I find a replacement job. And so like I was already kind of quitting, so that's why I like if I was still working, I would have held my tongue. But I just couldn't deal with the disrespect. She was pretty much telling me that she knew that he was a hood rat, and I was like, the thing is I was like, ma'am, I said I don't know the whole story. I said I'm only telling you what I know. I said so that's all I can really say. I guess I can say what it was. I'm not gonna give his name or anything. He was in New Jersey. He legally owns a firearm, and he brought his gun to New Jersey. He didn't know New Jersey gun laws. Uh, Thought that open carry was a thing there. It's not. If he would have just asked me, well, I don't. I guess unfortunately he didn't ask me. My dad works in New Jersey every now and again, so I know the gun laws a little bit. Plus, cause I've visited there. I own guns myself too. Uh, and so he got there was an altercation on a bus. No, he did not pull his gun out. No, he did not. He didn't even mention his gun. He had a gun in a like one of them little uh, it's like a shoulder bag. Honestly, to me, it looks like a man purse. Um, but uh, but he had it in the bag, and he was concealed carrying it. And so New Jersey has a body armor ban. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I live next to New Jersey and haven't been there for almost. Yeah, dude. It's New Jersey's bad. Yeah, so he was concealed carrying his handgun without a concealed carry, New Jersey concealed carry. He also like he didn't have a concealed carry to begin with. Neither do I, but I open carry my firearm. Yes, it's stupid. I'm waiting to get my conceal. I'm not gonna do good with this. I hate sniper scopes. I gotta sneeze. Uh, so one of his friends on the bus, they got in an altercation. The dude he was like threatening them, but like this, so like I can't really like what I was told is the dude wasn't like he was basically just verbally threatening them. Like he didn't really like kind of charge them or anything. And one of his friends goes, "Get the gun," and that's when train conductor hears that and then calls cop. Now, like that still kind of sounds sketchy to me because like I don't. I guess. Oh no! Wait! My apologies. I missed something very important. They got in like a fist fight. I think him and my friend. They did get in a fist fight, and that's when his buddy yelled, "Get the gun!" Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! But so he got arrested. He got they let him out. He was in jail for a little bit, but they let him out. I think he's already went through court actually. Um, he got his gun taken away, but like that's like I knew that was gonna happen. Sadly, it was was it a CZP? Is it a 110 or P10? P10C or something like that. I don't remember. I'm not a CZ fan, so I don't. I just realized some of the insurgents look like lunch luchadors. They- honestly, I don't. Yeah, a little bit. Oh, I would have taken. I would have rather had what that guy had. Oh, dude, that's a cat, not a Mexican wrestler. Yeah. It's Mexican wrestlers. I'm. Yeah, the balaclavas or ski masks. Dang, none of those. I finally got them, but like it took me a minute. That part is it. I can understand my point of view, but oh, we're on extraction. We're about to get a second dub. We're getting carried. Now we just gotta hope no one. Damn, I'm the only one left. That's not good. I got killed in that game many times because I was caught off guard by the enemy's outfits. I honestly, my problem, it's easy if like my teammates look American, but when there's some teammates that will run like gear that the Taliban would wear, and it's like I can't distinguish the difference between you guys. It's like you guys look just the same, so I'm just gonna start blasting, you know? I can hear him downstairs.
Securing now.
Is this, yeah, this is the extraction point. This is the, what is this I don't like this extraction point.
Over there.
I'm out. Damn it.
You like blind or something, man? To your right.
Just gonna ignore that shit talk. He was dead, so like I hate people that are dead already. It's like you're shit talking. It's like I'm bad, I get it. I get it. But like you're dead, so like maybe give me call outs. Oh wait, they can't give call outs in this game, can they? You can't talk to your dead comrades, can you?
All right, here we
Also, I am blind. Realistically, like my vision's really bad. Like I can't. It's not that bad. Like I'm not blind. I can see things, but it takes me a minute to like process. Like sometimes I can't see the little squares, so I don't want to shoot at any, like a teammate. Same with like Arma. Sometimes my like an Arma at least. That's some airsoft stuff. Dead players giving away. Giving them away, giving away their position. Yeah, I mean, there's some games that it's like that. Damn, I'm pretty sure that was the guy that was talking shit. There's a P90. I don't think I've ever had the P90 in this game. I have a story about that, but it happened during a World War II. Oh, a World War II reenactment. You reenact World War II? That's dope. I would really like to do that. I am very blind. I shot that guy in his toes. Ooh! German motorcyclists would drive directly into our line of fire and died, then drove back to the German lines and gave our position. And it was struck by artillery, aka Game Master came in and said, "We're dead." Oh, that's little. That's. Oh. So the German was the German dead? If he died, then how did he? So if the German died, how was he? Why would they allow him to call in artillery? You've died to artillery more than direct fire. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. I think we're gonna try another game mode. See how long we've been going. We've been going for about 2 hours. That's honestly crazy. I don't. I've done checkpoint. I honestly don't like checkpoint though. But we'll try it. Since they were on motorcycles, they would just hang out a bit before driving back. I don't remember how specifically the response worked since it was in yeah, it was in 2017. Gotcha. This also was the World War II reenactment where a guy blew his hand off. Oh, I'm pretty ouch. Was that recorded? I've seen someone blow their hand off before in a reenactment. It was with a a firework though. I mean, I guess it was M80 is a firework, but like it's let's be fair, it's kind of just like a tiny TNT. Yeah. Honestly, let's rock this kit real quick. What is checkpoint? I don't think I remember checkpoint. It was at the Fort Indian Town Camp for Battle of the Bulge. Huh. I don't think I've seen any Battle of the Bulge reenactments. I've seen a few. I've mainly seen Normandy. I've also seen a few Iwo Jimas. Oh, that guy's someone's getting bombed. Sounds like someone's calling in mortars or something. Until maybe an enemy. This guy's using a rocket launcher. During that event, I was an RTO hanging out with some leadership, and Chesty Puller was the code for the real world emergency that was called. So everyone had to cease fire, and all the Germans. That's pretty badass. Chesty Puller's a badass. Covering fire. I doubt I hit anybody, but every time, man. That's because we got a Chris Kyle back here. Actually, we got a bunch of Chris Kyles back here. I was the only one that pushed point. And Americans gathered to a point before we went back to the barracks. where brief about the incident, we were no longer allowed to use weapons for the rest of the event. Interesting. Why weren't you guys allowed to use weapons for the rest of the event? Was it like, did it I'm guessing like maybe, I couldn't think of any, I can't think of anything, honestly. Like the reenactment just stopped? Maybe y'all were like hanging out, talking with people or something? The dude was messing with a mortar and shoved his hand down the barrel when the blank. Oh, I know. My bad.
Yeah, we kill him, sweetheart. Ah, I'm reloading.
Oh, so Chesty, that's an interesting. Y'all use Chesty Puller so if a real world emergency happened. Why Chesty Puller? That's interesting. Sorry, I'm not gonna be moving. I'm trying to read. Sadly, I scan for the most part, but like that's how I generally read. So like I might not understand everything at first. Americans got to a point. So a dude stuck his hand in a mortar. Why would he do that? I guess he doesn't have real training with it, maybe? I don't know. That's a good question. I'm not sure why Chesty Puller specifically, but that was the chosen code phrase. I guess that makes sense. You gotta have a code word. Maybe because he's just a badass. Maybe because he got injured. I can't aim big gun. This is why Big Gun does not use big gun. My gun is working. I'm not moving any of my joysticks. That was just the gun doing it itself. I'm guessing it's because I was hitting the wall. I don't think this game's as realistic as I think it is. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think these bullets are going through that door. Oh, they might have. They might have been. Maybe I should have aimed. He ruined it for all of us. Yeah, I mean, I would be pissed, honestly, after. I don't think I would. I bet he got banned I bet he got banned from coming back. The previous event, I was an ammo bearer for a M1919, but his was a Israeli semi-auto 7.62 eel. They couldn't even get you at least a 308. Half of our team just ran away. That was the 308. 7.62 is 7.62. I thought 7.62 by 39 is a little bit smaller than a 308. Or is it same size, but 308's got more powder? Yeah, 7.62 by 39 is the AK. I thought... What? I think I got blown up by the IV. Isn't 7.62... Is the bullet... I thought that 308's bullet was either bigger than the, like, longer and maybe a little bit thicker. than the 7.62 by 39? Or is it roughly the same? Or is it grainage? Is there more grainage? Is there more powder in a 308 than the 7.62? We got a hit squad right here. That dude in the green just got lit up, though. .62 by 51 NATO. I honestly don't know the difference between 7.62 by 51 and 7.62 by 39. Sorry, I was drinking my drink. .62 by 51 is 308 is full. Is intermediate. Interesting. So basically, it's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I was gonna say, why is my guy invisible? So basically, it's like the equivalent. It's like the 7.62 version of 5.56 and 2.23. They're relatively the same, but just like slightly different. Pretty much just like every Glock. I went with the 17. I'm compensating. I like the length. I could have gotten with the long though, so I'm not compensating too hard. Have you guys heard that rap song Big Dog? It's Big Dog Shit. Not the little kid rapper. The he's like a grown ass man. Uh in one of the lines he says, I'm a I'm a real sensitive ass I can't say that word. Uh what is it? What is it? I'm a real sensitive ass don't give a fuck or something about your feelings, and then I'm a Cancer with a Taurus. That's the bar I was trying to say, but it would be way better if I could remember the whole thing. I can't, sadly, but it's so funny. He's a Cancer with a Taurus. A Taurus is a gun, so that's a bar. But he's a Cancer. He's doing that. I was about to say Scientology shit, but I don't. It's not Scientology. It's what? It's not astrophysics. It's not astrophysics. It's astrology. Is it astrology? I don't know, dude. The stars and stuff. The 5.56 and 2.23 thing applies with 7.62 by 51 NATO and 308, but 5.56 is compatible with 2.23 chambered rifles, but 2.23 used. Gotcha, gotcha. Understandable. This is my preferred gun on Arma. The RPK, it's so good. I'm pretty sure I hit that guy with the second round. Save me, teammates. Mr. Bin, that gun isn't so bad. I have one video coming out. Sadly, I didn't kill him with the gold AK. I do have a gold AK, but I killed him with the regular AK that I picked up on accident. But it's been done gone. I go sacrifice myself for the GI team. I was already shot, so I was like, you know what, I might as well just... Okay, that round hit him, but he started juking. Might be asking, how do I know if it hits them? I can kind of see their body tweak, like, twitch. None of those hit. That would help if I had ammo. What's this over here? AK-47? Don't want that. Why are we losing it? Don't look, don't look, you don't see me. I don't like moving bodies. I'm not a bastard, I know both my parents. How dare you? I think he's reloading, and Yaheem has to give him cover fire. Don't do it, Hakeem. That was a horrible throw. Eh. I don't know how, like, high up I have to aim on this game. Where did that come from? It's all fun and games until he comes out with an RPG. Exactly, dude. The reason I love this game is like the RPGs. Same with Arma. The RPGs. It's not like the explosion that kills you. It's the shrapnel. So like even if you're standing like 10 feet off of a wall and the RPG smacks behind you, it's not that. It's not the explosion that's killing you. It's the shrapnel that's killing you. That's why you can also be like 20 feet from it, and you'll still die sometimes. It's a little bit more realistic on Arma. I thought my pilot was okay, but because like the RPG kind of landed a little bit behind where he was sitting. I would say a good like honestly maybe six. No, it was probably like an arm or two length. Uh, where away from where he was the cockpit. But you could see the shrapnel like pepper where he was sitting in the cockpit. I was just a little bit in front of him. I couldn't give you the rough estimate. It's not that far. Like he would legit just turn around and poke him. So he ate, but I don't think I ate any of it because I'm pretty sure I was in third person, watched the RPG hit, or Law. It might have been. I'd say it was an RPG because it sounded like an RPG to me. But it could have been a Law. It would have made sense if it was a Law because we were on the VC team. But they are known to take our uniforms. They're also known to take our RPGs and stuff. That's another reason why you'll see a lot of people or shoot their teammates, or which friendly fire's off. It's not a thing on Arma Conflict. You'll see people shooting at each other anyway, though, because the VC team and the GI team they'll take each other out. They're each other's outfit. Why can't I speak? They'll take each other's outfits. So it's like I'll just shoot everyone, honestly. and sometimes their name tags won't pop up, and so it's like just honestly just shoot everything. I think I got shot from my left. If I can, I need to check to see if there's a field of view. If there's a field of view, I might need to up that so that I can see a little bit better. I don't think there is that. It's sensitivity, but I like my sensitivity. It's pretty good for up close and personal. But now I watch him get hit with strat and all, so I turn around. I'm like, oh no, he's not good. He's not good. Honestly, I don't think I was using my accent at the time. I was just so surprised that he was dead because I thought we were good. We were still fucking gaining altitude, so I was like, we're good. We're all right. I got the first person turn around, looked at him. I was like, he's dead. I was like, I can kick him out of the helicopter. I was like, he's dead. He got back on as soon as he respawned, he got on the game chat and he messaged me because he doesn't have a mic, and he goes, "Did you save the helicopter? Or did you save the Cobra?" And I was like, I didn't respond because I'm in a damaged Cobra hovering over enemy territory, and I got hundreds of yards or meters to go through enemy territory. So it's like I don't really want to stop right now and risk taking a RPG or a LOL to the cockpit or cockpit or whatever. So I didn't stop at all to message him, and I didn't carry a radio, so I couldn't talk to him on the radio neither. So this entire time he thinks that I'm dead, and I think he actually ended up logging off the game, which is sad because I think he thought I lost the helicopter. But I eventually landed back at the MOB and repaired the helicopter, loaded it with some rockets. I went and got a kill with it, and then immediately I think I got shot. Either I got shot down or I think they rammed into me. They're a bunch of kamikazes. Which I do the same thing. If I run out of rockets and I don't have like a minigun, I'll 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 just try and ram them with my helicopter. But I'm so bad at aiming. That landed directly in front of me. That's crazy.
Changing mags.
Have you played Easy Red 2? I have not. I have not. That doesn't even. I don't even think I've heard of Easy Red 2. What is it? What does it encompass? Oh, brother, you gotta. It's a World War II game that's fairly realistic. I have not. I've never heard of it. I will check it out. Once I get some money, maybe I will buy it and play it. But I have not heard of it, so I have not played it. Do I have any explosives? I don't think I do. There's only like 2 World War II games that I remember playing that were like relatively realistic. And that would be Hell Let Loose. I have played Hell Let Loose a little bit. Hell Let Loose is pretty fun. I also played Ooh, I can't even remember the name of it. Enlisted, which it's not. I wouldn't even really say it's realistic. It's like it's cool. It's all right. It's fun. It tries to be realistic, but it's a little janky. Enlisted's fun though. I like Enlisted. I'm pretty decent at it, but to be fair, half of them are bots, and they're really easy bots. They're not hard bots like these guys. Like these bots have aimbot for the most part. Easy red 2, a little janky. Oh my god. I'm trying to switch to automatic. I keep pressing my triangle button, man. A little janky, but it's my favorite right now. I feel like that's every game right now. I feel like every game right now is pretty janky except the old ones. Like all the old games work perfectly fine. Although I've been playing Skyrim recently again. Apologies, sipping my drink. I don't remember Skyrim being as hard as it is, or like I don't remember this. I guess it's not hard. Let me rephrase. It is so like I was playing on expert mode on my first stream that I did on Skyrim, and my first stream ever, and I killed the dragon. I got to the dragon perfectly fine, up to the dragon perfectly fine without like dying and getting murdered. At least to my knowledge, I might have died a few times, but like it wasn't anything too bad. Um, like defeated the dragon without issue. Like I thought the dragon. You'd think the dragon would be hard. Well, as soon as I get I keep mentioning the dragon. As soon as I get done killing the dragon, though, I run up the road, not even that far, and there's 3 hired thugs running at me, and I'm like, I just killed this dragon perfectly fine on expert. Fucking hired thugs ain't nothing. I also have followers with me. I think I had 1, maybe 2 followers with me. I was like, I'm safe. I'm good. Yeah, no, I got my ass whooped by them hired thugs. And I'm pretty sure they beat my ass at least like 3 or 4 times before I eventually was like, okay, maybe I should lower my difficulty. So I'm playing on Skyrim at like apprentice difficulty right now. And like my thing is, it's like it's not that you do less damage, it's just they do more damage. So like I'm not hitting them for less, they're just hitting me for way more. I like to try and Mozambique people in this game, but sometimes it's hard. Sometimes you just gotta spam. That guy's got no head. He was hit with something huge, I think. Ooh, is this an Alpha AK? Maybe we'll take this one. I do that at the range. I don't go to ranges when I shoot. I prefer private property if I can. I try and find a buddy that might have some private property to shoot. None of them really do. I luckily have a private, which don't think I'm rich. I'm not. We did not like buy this island. It's also not even like it's everyone hears the island and they're like, oh, you have a fucking island? It's like a ghetto island. Like it's like nothing crazy. Like it's nothing to like it really is nothing to brag about. It's cool, yes, but like you're gonna get eaten up by bugs the entire time. Like it's kind of small. It's kind of big, but like the areas that are easily explorable are small. The areas that you're gonna have to worry about snakes and stuff, you probably don't want to be exploring in there. I know no one who has private property. I have to resort to state game. Ah, that sucks, man. I'm in North Carolina, so luckily there's quite a bit of land that we can go to. But like I was saying, family's got like this island type thing. It's not a cool island. It's not something like it's not like the Bahamas type thing. It's a North Carolina island. So just think about like a lot of woods, a lot of copperheads, stuff like that. Um, there is a house built on it. Don't think like a legitimate house. It's literally like some plywood, some 2x4s put together like really quickly. It's not painted, like none of that. Like it's legit. Like it's just like a redneck island basically. 6 round range limit thing. Oh my, 6 round range limit. That's crazy. I couldn't do that, dude. Oh man. Maybe one day if I make it out here, big on YouTube, maybe one day I'll have like a unsubscribe like range like they do, and you'll be invited to range day when that happens. Because we can at my island we got the cops called on us. No, we didn't have fully automatic weapons, but the problem is me and my buddy both had 17 round pistols. Uh, well, at the time, I didn't have my Glock, I don't think. I had my Taurus. So a 12 rounder, he had a 17 rounder. And we're mag dumping. We're not, like, we're shooting our pistols quickly as we can. Like, we don't have any care in the world. And, the cops, like, there's no one close by, but water picks up sound really, really, like, it's really loud. Like, the dude was honestly, he had to have been about a half a mile across from us, but we could hear him on the phone with the cops saying, I'm not scared of them. They got fully automatic firearms. Y'all need to come out here. I'm afraid they're going to start a fire. And me and my friend were laughing our ass off. I got a recording of it too. I don't think you can hear them in the recording, but I turned and recorded our 2 pistols, and I'm like, they really think that we have automatics, but in reality, we just have almost 200 rounds, and we just were really quick on reloading. We also brought 2 mags each, so we would reload both mags. So then when we dump one, we have another one that we can just put back in. Uh, so it's not hard to reload a pistol if you go shoot. So, uh, quickly reload and also just mag dumping. And so they thought we were automatically we had automatic firearms. I've shot shotguns out there. Shotguns are fun. I love the shotguns. Only problem is I have I have a family that lives out there, that doesn't sound like issue until you realize that like they're drug addicts, and like I'm not shit talking them. I love my family, but like they're the type that like I've gone there 2 weeks straight one time, and he he saw me there like it was my uncle. He saw me there like going there 2 weeks straight, maybe 4 or 5 times going there, and every time he didn't recognize me. Every time. There's a tactical? Oh, give me my other grenade. I thought I was going to pull out my other grenade. This is intense. Toyota Helix. Yep, dude, it's gotta be. I did kill him with that grenade, but that was fucking intense. That was a dead body, but I saw him kind of upright, and I was like, not normal.
I'm gonna load up. Come get me, you motherfuckers! Find out!
Damn it, shotgun. I should have pre-fired that. I should have pre-fired that going through there. I had a feeling he was standing there, but
Okay, yalla.
I'm gonna try a different class. We're gonna go with this one. It's the M1110 SAS. S.
Okay, let's
This is the sniper rifle I like. I like it with
go, brothers.
I like it this exact this setup. Although I don't think I have extended mags on this one. I do generally like having extendos. This one hits pretty hard. I think this is the 7.62. You did. You guessed exactly right. It's such a good gun. With the extended mags, you have to have an extended mag. You also have to have a sight because the iron sights on it is so bad. But it hits so it shoots the 7.62 by 51, right? I could have looked. I'm not.
Use the smoke as cover.
Yes, sir. 7.62 by. Yep. All right. Thank you. Thank you. I might have the extendeds on them. Like, is that a terror? Yeah, dude. I can't tell if that was. I couldn't tell if that was a terrorist or a teammate.
Alpha secured. Ah, fuck! Wait, counterattack! I have to reload.
I'm honestly gonna lay down. PKM. I don't want a PKM. Not doing too good. He's laying down. I gotta reload. Okay, gotta get off. They're firing mortars. Their own mortars killed him. Ooh, V-bed. I keep wanting to call it a V-bed, but it's not a V-bed. S-vest.
Changing my magazine.
I'm surprisingly a better shot in real life than I am in a video game. Well, I shouldn't have been doing that. I don't know this map. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I'll take that, sir. Thank you. Some nice MP5. If you shoot, you go shooting. What gun you got? What do you carry? Or are soon to be carrying? I shouldn't have. I should have just kept the gun I had. I wanted something that shot harder. I don't know why I did that. I have a Taurus G2C. Um, shoot, when did I get that? I got the Taurus G2C when I was 21. I'm 23 now. So like 2 years ago. Um, I've been recently probably. When did I get the Glock? She is amped. She is amped. I got the Glock probably a couple months ago. I don't open carry or conceal carry, but I have a. Uh, okay. A Hungarian FEG P9M. I don't think I know. I don't think I've ever heard of the FEG P9M,
Get ready to move.
which is a clone of the Browning High Point. That's pretty cool.
Hey, I need a pickup.
I also have a Beretta M1935. The Beretta M1935, I'm pretty sure I know. I'm pretty sure I know what it looks like. I'd have to Google it. Pretty sure I've heard of it before. Cool gun. And a VZ50 in. I don't think I've ever heard of that in 32 ACP. I don't think I've ever heard of that either. I technically only own two guns. The others are like heirlooms that I'll be getting from my dad and like grandparents eventually. There are more 1934s which are the same but in 380. Okay. I'm not a big 380 or 38 special or a big 32. I like 9 and honestly 40. I shouldn't have done that, man. I get cocky sometimes. I also have a Yugo M59 SSA1 SKS. That's awesome. That is badass. A Yugo captured car 98. That's also badass. And a Chinese type 53 Mosin. That's also badass. Uh, I guess I can talk about the heirlooms I have. I'm pretty sure like half of them are hunting rifles. I'm positive like five of them are probably M70s or not M70s, 270s, which is just a bolt gun. I'm pretty positive like four of them are M or not M. Why do I keep thinking of M? I'm pretty sure two or four of them are 243s. I couldn't tell you what the other ones were. Um, Definitely no 308s or nothing like that, I don't think. No AKs, no ARs. I don't think we definitely don't have any ARs, I don't think. I don't think we have any shotguns. Um, I also don't think he's a couple Smith and Wessons. I can't remember what they're called. I think it's a Smith and Wesson Shield something. Uh, he's got like two of those in 9mm, and then I think one in 45. Um, then we also have, thank you, teammate. Oh, teammate. Oh, I gotta see if I have the extended. I do have the extended mags on this. I'm just poopy. Um, and then he's got a Taurus. I know he's got a Taurus revolver. I don't think I probably won't get that one. I know I'm only getting a couple rifles, to my knowledge. Um, what else? What else? I feel like that's about it. And then there's what's it called? A Sig Mosquito. That little 22 long rifle Sig did. Uh, we thought it was a 9mm because we didn't take out the magazine when we were looking at it. We were just like, yo, this looks like a P226. Let's get this. It was my first gun that he bought me, technically. But the first gun I bought myself was a Taurus G2C. And then the second gun is a Glock 17. Great sales lady. If you have academies near you, I recommend going to your academy. Academy's so good, cheap, relatively cheap. Like I got my Glock for $580 something, I think. Which is pretty damn good in my opinion. I also got my Taurus for like $250 something. There's an opening near me soon. There's an opening near me soon. Oh, for Academy? Oh, good shit, man. Good shit. Yes, dude. Academy's really good, man. I've gotten both my pistols from Academy, easy background checks, at least in the state of North Carolina. I always go online and find deals and then get them sent to my location, FFL. Oh, okay, cool, cool. I just generally go there and then the first time I went, I paid with cash. That was easy. I left with the gun the day I bought it. It took me maybe, at most, maybe 30 minutes to do the background check and answer a few questions, and have it go through, which was awesome. Cash discount too, sadly no. To my knowledge at least. Actually, yes, maybe. I think it might have been a little bit cheaper. There might have been. I know that some places around here do cards. Like if you do a card, they add they'll add like a card charge. So I might have low key gotten a little bit of a. It might have been a little bit of cheaper when I bought the Taurus. Oh, when I bought the Glock, I did use my card. But it still wasn't bad. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do card charges, but I couldn't be 100% positive. Like, I wouldn't say yes, guaranteed, but I do know some places here do. Some places don't, though. Academy probably does, though, since it's a big, like, corporate company. I think they got their Glock 43X MOS. That's what I was looking at before I got the 17. I had been looking at Glocks for like 2 to 3 months. Excuse me. 2 to 3 months before I actually went and got one. Even before I went in the store to look at them. About 2 to 3 months before I even went in the store to look at them. Just researching them, seeing which one I think I might like, because I do have a pretty good so for like Destiny, before I actually played it. I watched my friends play it, and I was drawn to the Hunter class. I made every class, and they even told me to make every class because I might not like the Hunter class. But when he was playing it, I was like, I know I'm gonna like the Hunter class. Like the way you're playing it right now, I saw his Titan build, I saw his Warlock build, so I was like, I know I'm gonna like the Hunter class. Everyone on Skyrim pretty much plays like sneak archers. I play a lot of sneak archers, but like for specific characters like my Khajiits and stuff like that, like the actual sneak characters, not my barbarians and stuff. Every now and again, I will, bow and arrow and sneak, because sometimes you just don't want to be, Conan the Barbarian 24/7. But for the most part, I can keep it relatively on track. So I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like this Glock 43X MOS, which I still was like, it would be smart since it's kind of a pricey purchase to go down there, maybe get my hand on it, see if I like it. I did the smart thing. I went to an academy. With one of my friends. Didn't have the money at the time. We were actually just going to go get some ammo, 9mm, for my Taurus and his CZ, and then some life jackets. So, I'm there. I'm like, might as well look at the guns. I've been wanting one. I'll get paid like in 2 weeks, and then I'll have the money to go get one. So I was like, let me see which one like I might want. Well, I ended up it was late, and the dude also he kind of like gave us a really stank eye, like stank look. I don't think he believed we were both 21. Uh, I just the way he looked at us and like the way he handed me the gun and the way he was like the way he presented himself. It didn't seem like he really trusted us with the firearm. So I just looked at the 43X MOS. I was like I don't think this guy would even be willing to sell me the gun. Um, I was plus I'm with my friend. It looks like a straw purchase. I don't blame him, but like I'm not here to purchase the gun right now. I'm just here to look at him. But he kind of gave me the stink attitude, and so I was like, I don't. So I don't really want to look at any of the other Glocks. So I just looked at that one. I like the way it felt. It is a little thin, like in the hand. I don't have the biggest hands. I like the way the Gen 5 Glocks feel in my hand though, like the 17 and 19. I think they feel good. They're thick, the right thickness. I think that the 43X is just a little bit too thin. Um, so let me read this comment. For me, I always wanted a Browning High Point, and in 2015, when I was a teen, I saw a Hungarian Browning High Point for $500 and made the life goal for mine to get a Hungarian Browning High Point specifically. And 9 years later, got one for the same price. Hell yes, brother. Browning High Point. I really would like a Browning High Point. I also want a 1911 at some point. But right now, I'm trying to get like something that I'll carry daily, not something that like I be like, oh, look at this. This is cool. Uh, but the Browning High Point is a very very, very iconic gun. I'll have to look at the Hungarian versions though, because I don't. Do they look the exact same, or are they a little bit different? Um, but the reason I went with the 17 is I went to another academy. I went to the academy that I actually bought my Taurus from, and there was a lady at the desk, and she was actually really, really cool. There are a few models with a few differences each. Okay, okay. I'll have to look at them and see which one I like the most. That one would probably be the one I would get. Uh, I like the one that's in this game. I like the way it looks. Um, but so there's a lady there, and it was kind of early in the morning. I want to say it was like, honestly, I think they had just opened. It was like 9 o'clock in the morning. Like they had just opened, I think. And I'm like, so I was like, I was like, I have the money to get a gun right now. I was like, but I'm kind of just like, I wanted to come and look at gun stores and like Academy to see the price differences. I was like, I want to see what the price difference between the local gun store is and Academy is. Academy is a lot cheaper, by the way, at least in my opinion. I didn't go to any local gun stores. I actually went straight to Academy because all the local gun stores were closed. But that's how good their salesperson is. So I went there. I was like, so I looked at the 43X MOS and told her my issues with it, which are the same ones that I told y'all. And she was like, okay, okay. She was like, well, what's your problem with like the 19 and stuff like that? Well, she didn't really say that. She's just like, well, I think I might have brought it up. And she like then veered me towards the 19 or something along those lines. I'm having a little difficulty remembering. I think I mentioned the 20. Sorry about that. If I would just lock in, I think it's more important I talk though. I'm actually looking at Glocks right now on my phone to try and help me too. I think it's the 23. Yeah, it's the 23. So the 23, I was looking at their 23 online, and since I was looking at their 23 online, I told her I was like, the only reason the 23 draws my attention is because the price y'all have it set to. I think it was like 400 something at the time, and I was like, that's a 40 caliber gun right there, for which is the size of the 19. I was like, for 400 something bucks. I was like, I said that would be a steal right there. But I was like, I don't really want 40. Not because I don't like the recoil. I can't handle the recoil on 40. I think I would be fine with recoil on 40. It's the price for 40. The price here is, it's like almost 20 bucks for a 50 round of 40 here, and it's like about 14 to 15, maybe 11 bucks, depending on what brand you get. I'd say 11 to 15 bucks for 9mm for 50 rounds. Uh, Hell, you could probably get a 100 rounder for about the same price for some of the 40 brands, 50 rounders. And so I told her that. And so she was like, well, have you, she was like, I have one that you might like. And I was like, I had a feeling she was going to go for the 19. I was like, I've heard a lot about the 19. And she goes, that's the one I was going to show you. And I said, I had a feeling a little bit that you were going to go for that one. I was like, but I've heard that the locks have really, really thick and uncomfortable hand grips. And I was like, I don't have that big of a hand. And she goes, well, she's like, well, let's try out the 23. So she put the 23 in my hand first. I was like, well, that doesn't feel as chunky. So she was like, well, then let's try. She was like, well, now let's try the 19. So she put the 19 in my hand. I was like, well, I like the 19 too. The 19 feels just like the 23. It's just a 9mm. I have a book called Decoding the FEG High Power that has all the info about the Hungarian ones, even the S and W Hungarian clones. That's awesome. It's like a big fan of high power. 0.32 ATP is kind of pricey here, so I had to get into reloading, but that's understandable. I would love to be able to reload, but I was able to min max because since I could do 9mm too with similar, yeah. Honestly, yes, you can. That's cool. I would really like to get into reloading. So she put the 19 in my hand, and then she was like, "Well, let me show you another one." Because I was like, "I think you got me sold on the 19." She was like, "Well, let me show you another one." That's what I liked about her salesmanship too. Is she wasn't just like, "Oh, I got him sold on the 19." She was like, "Well, let me show him options." And so she's like, "Okay, well, here's the 17." She put the 17 in my hand, and I was like, "That's a little bit bigger than the 19. It feels relatively the same though." It's like it's. I guess we'll try a night one. I really don't like the night ones, but they've been trying to vote. A lot of my teammates have been trying to vote for night. I really don't like the night missions. So she put that in my hand, and I was like, that's a. She was like, it's a 17 rounder compared to the 15 rounder for the 19, and I was like, that's more rounds. I like that. I looked at the price. It wasn't much more than the 19s. I was like, it was a little bit more. It's about 100 more than the. It was about 100 more than the Glock 43X MOS. But like, I was like, I have the money. I can do 100 more than the MOS, the 43 MOS. So I was like, maybe I should. I was like, maybe just give it a try, you know. Uh, and so I ended up going with the 17. And the funniest part about the story, I'm sorry it took so long to get that out, but the funniest part about the story is she didn't think I was buying it that day. Because I told her, I think I'm gonna go with, I think I'm gonna go with the Glock 17 Gen 5. She like turned away. She put the display one up, turned away, and like walked. She was like, "Oh, okay, cool," and then like turned away and like walked away, and then like turned around, looked really confused, looked at me, goes, and like with a stutter, goes, Today?" And I was like, yeah, today. I was like, I want the Glock today. She was like, oh, okay. I was like, yeah, I'm about that business. Not really about that business. It's more of I'm really bad financially with my money. I still had money left over after I bought it, but it only lasted me it barely lasted me till next paycheck. Heard voice. Oh, do they do layaways? I assume. Like clearances or like deals. I honestly don't know what a layaway is. I know that they do deals. Like some of their like the reason I actually went with the 17 is it was on sale. I'm pretty sure they do online discounts too on on specific guns. The reason I know that they're cheaper, this is what I was told by them. And I generally do believe they're cheaper because I've looked online on a few of my gun websites, and it's generally just a tad bit more to get the gun at a local gun shop. They told me that they get their guns like from the actual vendor, like Glock actually sends them their Glocks. Sig actually sends them their Sigs. Canic actually sends them their Canics. They don't get it off of a second hand. They told me that some of the local gun stores here get it off the second hand. We put some money down on a gun for them to save it for you and paid off. I don't think they do that, but they might. I have never asked. I know that they do payment plans, so you can go and buy a gun for a payment plan. Straight from Ethiopia. Dude, yeah, exactly. She also showed me a few Canics. She showed me a large variety. She showed me the 26, I think, the Glock 26. I don't know what the Canics or any of the Canic names. She showed me a few Canics. Hate Canics. Let me explain. I like the way Canics shoot. I don't like the way Canics feel in my hand. Dude, this guy's running a flashlight and he's and night vision. Night vision and the flashlight is crazy. It's probably an IR flashlight, but like still, that's pretty crazy. Is that an enemy? Is that an enemy? I literally spawned. We just spawned in, and there was an enemy literally directly on top of us. I don't. This guy's me right now. He's sitting there looting their dead bodies. I'm like, what you got? What you got for me? In the middle of getting shot at too. I'm like, what you got for me? Yeah, nods in a flashlight is crazy. I don't like the night vision. I don't like. I don't. I like. I like the night vision. I like the nods in this game. I don't like the night game modes in this game because everyone uses flashlights, and then it gives your position away. If they would use nods, we would be fine. Until the enemy starts shooting with an MG42, then they got light for days. Nighttime airsoft matches be like exactly. I've never been in like a legitimate airsoft game, but I've been in like going against family members or like family friends. My Mosin carbine has a fuck off amount of muzzle flash too, so that would work. Exactly, dude. Muzzle flash sometimes helps in the game. Sometimes I will shoot. You'll if I don't have nods or a flashlight, you'll see me shoot just to be able to see sometimes.
Green to green, dude. Let's go.
I think they're all running IR flashlights. Okay, this guy's not. I got stuck on a wall. If I can't see, but I see a flash, I'll pallet that. Yeah, I'm roughly the same. Um, in Arma, I don't really see their flashes. I mainly see the smoke. Like I see the gun residue popping off of their barrel, the end of their barrel. I know that they have uh, flash hiders in the Arma game, so that would make sense. But at nighttime, I wouldn't be able to tell you. I don't know where those shots came from. Maybe upstairs. We've been gone for about 3 hours. And in all honesty, I want to go eat. So I think I'm gonna end it here actually. Thank you for watching the stream. I hope you enjoyed. I had fun talking. But I'm gonna go eat. I'm also gonna go walk my dog and maybe play some fetch with him too. Ooh, yes, sir, same. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You have a good one. Thank you, man.